ipetana suskua kua hama yuna kachti saya ha kaifanish eso et kua kastjura himutsi naskun jutsi et ha wetse kui ha emehe eso kua hima aistiu kutemsti nanamtsi kait
Eis kauheasti karantiin.
Aue kastjura amha kiitsiwe.
Conquisted Coronado emehe
On the eve of the first contact with European culture, the Pueblo people comprised a peaceful, highly successful civilization made up of over 100 pueblos of 50,000 people speaking 8 sovereign languages. It was a multitude of differing customs, but one common culture.
We saw it in our dreams, in our dark nighttime knowings, that a white man would come from the south. We did not understand what the nighttime knew, that these men would take our corn, our cornmeal, our bodies, use them, throw them against the ground with disdain for both us and the ground, for our place, for our lives. It was a bad wind against which we tightened our blankets, closed our eyes, and waited for the wind to pass. The wind passed, but we were left with the men in metal, with diseases which rotted our bodies, with dying children. Our nighttime voices warned of more to come.
One afternoon in May of 1539, in the Zuni Pueblo of Hawiku, the Pueblo world was changed forever because of a Spanish myth, a dream of 7 cities of gold. Less than 50 years after the voyage of Columbus, this dream of golden cities waiting to be plundered drove men thousands of miles across seas of sand and stark mountains. Ironically, the first white man to contact Pueblo people was Esvanico, a black slave from Azamor, Morocco. Esvanico was the guide for Fray Marcos de Niza's expedition to find the 7 cities of gold.
He was the first black man who was representing the Spaniards and who told the Zunis when he arrived that he was representing white men they were following that were more powerful than he was, and that they had to obey things that he was asking for. And I'm sure he was asking for food, for shelter, for gifts, and probably women also. And in the meantime, had been hearing rumors of slave raids up into the northern part of Sonora, where there was many slave raids, where whole villages were killed off by the slave raiders, taking all the men, women, and children, and killing all the older men and women, and leaving, taking them into slavery. And so they were afraid that he was one of the slave spies.
Esvanico and the rumors of slave raids have long since entered Zuni legend. Over the centuries, the actual events have receded until only faint echoes remain in the stories of giants and magic rattles.